All right, with your 2-inch brush, I'm just going to go ahead and just start right out today. Go right into some white. I'm going to tap into my Indian yellow. So some white and some Indian yellow. And we're going to come right here. Just start doing your X's like so. Just like that, just like that. So I'm actually got a dry canvas today, okay? So just no medium on this one today, just nice and dry. And I changed the lighting a little bit, so we'll see how it is. Usually with these black canvases, there's just such a glare, so I just try to change it up today a little bit, okay? And I'm gonna go right into that white again. I'm gonna go right back into here. Remember that white is opaque, so it's, you know, you need that with the Indian yellow, where the Indian yellow actually wouldn't show because it's translucent. So there you go. There you go, something like that. Maybe just a little bit lower. Just a little bit lower. And we'll just kind of open it up a little bit over here. There we go. Remember, it's a dry canvas, so it's not going to slide, but that's what I want. It's giving me all this different stuff, and I haven't even done anything, and all I'm doing is just adding a little bit of my paint in there at a time. And I am using the 1980 Gamblin. That's what I'll be using today. I do have a little bit of clear gel on this side just in case I need it. That's also from Gamblin. And I do want to, of course, thank everybody for, you know, subscribing and supporting the channel. I'm going into a little bit of my yellow here, the Hansa Yellow that I like to use. So you just got this wonderful little thing going here. I hope you're doing great on your side. I'm doing awesome over here. Thanks again for subscribing and all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use my palette knife. I'm gonna slide some of this, a little bit of this white over here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that off. And I'm gonna go ahead and use a fan brush. I think I'm gonna start with the number 6 and see how it works out, and well, we'll go from there. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of this white and I'm gonna go into my Sap Green, excuse me. Just tap it open like so. Maybe add a little bit of that yellow in there. And just tap it, okay? And let's go ahead and rock and roll. Now when you do this, we're just gonna tap in some stuff here. It might be a little too light, but I just want to tap a little bit, just a little bit, get some texture, and then we'll go ahead and kind of darken it up a little bit there. But you see how it can build some lovely stuff. Let's go ahead and just darken it up, just add a little bit more of that green in there, some of that sap, and then just touch. I'm just using the top of the brush, top corner of the brush, and we're going to go ahead and just get some stuff in there. There we go. Just tap like so, and you'll just get these lovely little variations of different trees and branches that are all sitting up in the back there. And just to lighten it up slightly, I'm going to grab just another fan brush and go into a little bit more of the white. I just want it a little bit lighter. Grab a little bit more. There we go. Just to lighten that up a little bit and give you some different textures and stuff in the background as well. Let me put that down. Excuse me. I'm gonna go right back into this. I'm gonna add a little bit of my Mars Black into there. Same thing, just tap it open tap it, crunch, 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 and then just come in and very softly, okay? And then you do all types of stuff. Put the brush on the side, you can tap it, come in, do like so. There we go. Just gives you all this different stuff. There you go. All right, I'm gonna use that same brush. I'm gonna go into my yellow. I'm gonna pull it down. I'm gonna come in and get a touch of that green there. Same thing, just tap a ruse, and just come in and same thing. So this is going to be way in the back, so you just want little touches. There you go. Try not to get my knuckle in your way, but there you go. Just keep tapping it, keep it going. There you go. Just keep it going. There you go. There we go. There we go. So you get all these different things working, and all you're doing is just touching, tap, tap, tap. But you got to make sure you get those bristles open. If you don't get the bristles open, you're not going to have that nice effect. There we go. So once again, this is on a dry canvas. There is no medium. This canvas is completely dry, but I got some stuff there. But let's go ahead and just keep working a little bit more. Add maybe a touch of that yellow, Indian yellow up in there. Just a touch and open that up. And then same thing. Same thing. And you can go this way, upside down. I mean, just have fun. Kind of open it up. It's different things. Remember, this is kind of way back in the distance, okay? It's going to be kind of way back into the distance, okay? Let's go ahead and put that down. And I'm just going to grab a liner brush, but I want to mix some color first. So I'm just going to use my little knife for right now. Now I'm going to grab a little bit of this white. I'll just put it right there. Grab a touch of that burnt umber. Maybe a little bit more. And a touch of that Mars Black. There we go. Let me clean that knife. And I'm just going to go in. And there we go. Now if you hear any rain or thunder, it is storming here. I'm going to go ahead and just put in some nice little branches. Some nice little branches. You can come in just like so. There we go. Just keep working it. Now if you're having issues, you can put a little bit of your paint thinner, or you can use a little bit of your painting medium. There we go. There we go. Something like so. Let's go ahead and just maybe get something like that. There we go. There we go. Let me put that down for a second. Actually, if you give me just a second, let me go ahead and get that clean. Remember, I'm using paint thinner anytime I do my painting. During the painting, because I am using oils, I only wash it with paint thinner. All right, let's go ahead and use a 1-inch brush, and we'll start tapping into the same type of color here. Go into this yellow. We'll pull some down and tap, and then some of that green. which is the same thing as we were doing with the fan brush. Just tap it, open up those bristles, and then just come in. There we go. Something like so. There we go. There we go. So I'm just getting that lovely, nice little feel going there. Same thing, just keep tapping it. Just come on in. Here we got something like so. There we go. Nice little line. Tap in, get a little bit more of that yellow. And same thing here. There you go. There you go. All right, let me go ahead and put this down. I'm going to go ahead and mix my Phthalo Blue with Phthalo Green, about 50-50 proportion there. Go ahead and get that cleaned up nice. And there you go. Give me 1 second to clean this guy. I'm going to use that dirty brush we were using earlier on those yellows, and I'm just going to go right into this color here. Just tap it in, and right down here, excuse me 1 second, let me back this camera up slightly. There we go, so you can see that. And right here, let's go ahead and put this in. Now these two colors here are translucent, and the only reason you're able to actually pretty much see it is because I have a little bit of the yellow from there on the brush, you know, with a little bit of that white. So, but just add, you know, tap it in. Remember, the canvas is dry, so you're gonna have to scrub it on in there. There we go, just like that, just like that. And let's go ahead, we'll just leave that for now. Let me go ahead and use my palette knife. Let's go ahead and mix up some nice color here, with nice dark color. So we're gonna use, let's use our black and some of our brown. And I'll just go right here. There you go. And let's go ahead and make ourselves a nice little rock display here. There we go. Just something like so. Something like that. There we go. There we go. There we go, something like so. Let's go ahead and bring that down a little bit. Same thing here. as you're putting it on, you're scraping off, okay? So you keep it nice and thin for yourself. And I'm going to go ahead and just use this 1-inch brush and just start pulling it out a little bit. There we go, just a little bit. Put that down. Make sure that knife is clean. And let's go ahead and use the same color here. Add a little bit more of that, a little bit more white. Some of that umber, touch of that mixed color we had. Should have a nice grayish kind of brown kind of thing going here. And let's go ahead and pull some down, and we'll go ahead and put in some rocks. There we go. Something like so. And come in. There we go. There we go, something like so. Maybe. There we go. Something like so. I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy cleaned. I'm gonna go into my white with a, oops, wrong brush. I'm gonna use a number 3 fan brush. Let me go ahead and get some medium in just a second. Let me go ahead, I just want to fix some stuff real quick. There we go. Let's go ahead and use the 2-inch brush, and I apologize. I forgot my medium, so I had to open a jar, and then I realized I need to light this up a little bit here. So we're going to go ahead and get some of this white, and we're going to come in. We'll come in right here and just start to lighten this up a little bit. So we'll grab some more of that white. There it is. And we'll come in like this. Now remember, this is going to be a little bit more difficult because there's no medium. There's no medium on here. I got to keep saying that because usually you have your medium, okay? It just makes your life a little bit easier when you have it on. This stuff would normally just slide, okay? But no worries, you just go ahead and you put it in. And then go across as well. Same thing, just across. It's a little dry, so I'm gonna add maybe a little bit. Maybe I'll add just a touch of that medium. There we go. Touch of that medium. There we go. There we go. Nice and beautiful color, huh? Nice and beautiful. There we go. Let me put that bad boy down. And I'm going to grab my fan brush that has the white on it and dip into my medium and go into the white here. I may need to add just a tad bit more, and I might need to add more white, titanium white. We'll find out. let's rock and roll. Let's do this, okay? So we need to figure out, I want a waterfall. Let's figure out how we want this done, okay? So I'm thinking, let me get a little bit more medium. I just feel like it needs to be a little bit thinner. Just a tad bit thinner. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and we'll start off like so. And maybe something like that. There we go. Nice little 3-factor there going. And then from here, maybe we'll have a little bit of a splash up and then another little splash up and then there we go. Make sure you make those noises. Kind of helps. There you go. And then something like that. Nice all the way down, okay? And same thing over here. We'll have it splashing like that. There we go. Something like so. Maybe something like so. And then over here, let's there we go. Something like that. Maybe just I'm just having a little bit fun. Maybe, I don't know, maybe another one comes this way. It's gonna come like that. Maybe we'll have a little bit more here. We have a little bit more time. Let's go ahead and do it. Let me get a little bit more of that medium. Maybe come that way. I don't know, maybe there's one that's right there. Boom. There we go. Just a little something there. There we go. There we go. I think that's beautiful right there, huh? Let's go ahead and put this down. And let's go ahead and use that same color here. We'll add a little bit more black and a little bit more brown. There we go. And I don't know. Maybe we'll put a nice big old tree over here. It's a nice little rugged tree right there. There we go. And we'll go ahead and use this color right here. Maybe add just a touch of that white. And we'll come in. Maybe here or there, something like so. There we go. There we go. And clean that. I'll use this pile right here. That's the blue, same mixture we used here. We just add a touch of white to that. There we go. Just a little bit of that reflective light there. There we go. Something like so. Let me put that down. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a liner brush and some of my paint thinner. And I'm going to go into this dark color right here that we made earlier, which is just simply black and brown. And I'm going to go ahead and put in a nice little guy there. Go ahead and get some more of that paint thinner in there. There we go. There we go. Make sure that paint is thin. If it's not thin, it's not going to slide, and then you're going to have the issues, okay? So make sure you got paint, and make sure it's thinned out, and come in. And things will just kind of slide right on off. There we go, something like so. There we go. Just do your best. Sometimes it can be your liner brush too, you know. If you're not really, some of those cheaper liner brushes, you're gonna have to trim them. Grab some like tweezers or yeah, some tweezers or whatever, and just little scissors, and just you're gonna have to maybe trim them a little bit, and they'll thin it out. But you got to be careful. If you overdo it, then there goes your brush. It'll be too thin. It won't hold any paint. So, and I learned that the hard way. So, just letting you know. There we go. Something like so, something like that, something like that. There we go. A little bit more of that thinner into that stuff. There we go. There we go. Nice little tree there. Go ahead and get that cleaned. And we go dip into some of that medium. I'm going to go into, excuse me, my tight little corner I was painting. I'm going to go into that rock color that we used, which was over here. Thin this out. And I just want to give this some highlight color. There we go. Not every branch, just enough to know that there's something there for a highlight. You get something like that. I just want to give me 1 second. I just want to get the tops. There we go. Just like that. So you got a nice, beautiful looking kind of dead tree. I hope it comes in on your side. I hope it comes in on your side. And then while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and just put some extra little branches and stuff. Got a big old branch right there, a nice little mess up there. We'll go ahead and get that fixed. Stuff happens. Can't control everything. There we go. There. Let me go ahead and get that clean. Give me 1 second. Let me grab that fan brush. Got a little bit of some white. Tap into that. Just tapped into a little bit of the white and then to here. And then we'll go ahead and get that. Get some stuff right here as well. Let me go ahead and get a little bit of that medium. A little bit of that medium. Some of that green. Remember, open those brushes, the bristles up by tapping. And you can come in and just put some stuff in right there. And same thing over here. There you go. So you got some green coming in. Maybe a little something over here. There we go. There we go. Maybe something like that. We'll do something like so, and call this a day. So let me go ahead and grab that liner brush, go right into some of this paint thinner. I'm going to go into my white right here. And let's go ahead and get this bad boy signed. There we go. Just remember, as always, when I do this signature here, just make sure that paint is thin. It'll slide right on over. You won't have any issues. Well, mates, chaps, ladies, we did a beautiful, absolutely beautiful painting today. Remember, no medium today, and just came out absolutely lovely. Just how I had it in my mind. So really hope you enjoyed today's painting. If you made it this far, let me know. Please leave a comment. Say, Mike, I made it to the end. I would definitely appreciate that, because you know there's not many of you that actually check out the channel and stuff. So, but until next time, that next time on that bat channel, stay classy, take care of yourself, and stay safe. Bye bye.